Hey y'all, is that Naruto fan? So I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a rant at the beginning of this video, but actually not at the end of this video. But I'm gonna rank my Kendrick Lamar albums from start to end and explain why. This is gonna be kind of off the cuff, so I'm just start off with number 1, To Me, a Butterfly. Just how intricate, deep, and like how well thought out To Me, a Butterfly was. It was such a beautifully like made and crafted album. Like it has to be. It's literally. I think it's being put in inducted into Harvard's actually music library, which is honestly saying something. And the fact that Kendrick took the time to, craft out a poem written for Tupac, name the album after Tupac, and then craft a story on it while going over, problems in like the black community and then bringing them out to universal themes is just really beautiful. Now, number 2, I'm putting Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City, I would say this is second best because it also follows the same kind of story narrative kind of thing that Kendrick does, but it's a lot easier to listen to most rap fans. And I realize now that most people put this as their number 1 just because how intricate and deep and well thought out To Me, a Butterfly was. And, it's a lot easier on the ears, even though there's still incredibly deep, meaningful, and, thought-provoking moments such as, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, Real, even, heck, Mad City, and you can still bump that in the car. Art of Peer Pressure, all that. So yeah, Good Kid, Mad City, definitely number 2. Really good album. Number 3, I'm gonna put 3 and 4 here actually, because it's kind of a tie with me. I kind of need to listen to Section 80 again and Damn again to really like solidify my opinion on this. But I'm putting Section 80 and Damn in the same kind of boat because I honestly see them as equals in a sense. Now, you get the more, I wouldn't say luxurious side of hip-hop. I mean, because actually no, you do. You get more of the luxurious side of hip-hop, shown or portrayed in Damn, even though he still can come back to that gritty kind of nature and that kind of experimental phase, or not phase, but experimental kind of music that Kendrick does in Damn, like on Feel and Fear. But on Section 80, it's just like truly gritty, and it portrays like Kendrick's like hardness and the way it sets up different stories. It's kind of like an early Lupe album, like The Cool. That's what it reminds me of, or even Food and Liquor. And it's really good for Kendrick's breakout album, because Kendrick really doesn't have any bad albums, and it's kind of hard to rank them. But if I had to, I'd probably put Section 80 over Damn, just because I've actually thought about Section 80 a lot more than Damn, since Damn is new. Number 5, I'm gonna put Untitled Unmastered. Some people put Overly Dedicated here. But yeah, I'm only putting by the way, I'm only putting Tip of a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, Damn, Untitled Unmastered, and OD on here, Overly Dedicated. I'm not really considering any other albums because they're pretty much mixtapes. So yeah, I'm putting Untitled Unmastered here, even though like the nature of Untitled Unmastered is kind of unfinished and kind of sloppy. There's almost like somewhat of a story that like coincides with Tip of a Butterfly, considering the fact that it's kind of its leftovers. So there are parts in it that can actually form a story. Like I actually tried arranging them by dates, but it didn't really work. I think there's another way to organize the tracks to make it somewhat of a story, because he kind of sets up some kind of apocalyptic thing, or he had some kind of idea for it that didn't really go to its full procedure. But even then, it's still a great listen, and he still has like nice experimentation and hard tracks with Untitled 2 and Untitled 7. For lastly, number 6, I'm putting Overly Dedicated. I don't even think I've listened to this like in full. I've heard most of its tracks though. My favorites would be Ignorance is Bliss and probably Average Joe, because those are the ones I listen to like non-stop, to be honest. And yeah, Overly Dedicated it's really how do I say, it's not sloppy, but it's kind of, in comparison to his other albums, it's not as, you know, flowy production-wise, but it still has that kind of gritty vibe to it, and it has like that kind of old Kendrick flair that he used to have when he had kind of the more raspy voice. And I know it's Kendrick, he has a super raspy voice. And by the way, my voice is incredibly raspy because I lost it at a Chance the Rapper concert on Sunday, so I'll probably be back to normal Alonzo pretty soon. But I just wanted to get this video out. Yeah, so that's my list. So, Tomato Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, Damn, Untitled, Unmastered, and then Overly Dedicated. Now, the next part of my videos are going to be towards the Everyday Struggle video that they just did about ranking his albums. What were they on when they were disrespecting Tomato Butterfly like that? To be honest, I have no clue why they were putting it at like 4 and 5 on their list. Like, are they serious? Like, they're even. It's kind of sad because they were admitting that they were being stupid, and it's hilarious that like Tomato Butterfly gets so like disrespected by the rap community, yet a lot of other communities praise it as one of the greatest rap albums, if not the greatest rap album of all time. I just find that like disgusting, and like the fact that they could say, man, I'm not trying to listen to that right now, but like they couldn't even put it as one of his best albums. It's like, oh, it's too deep for me. It's too deep for me. You know, I can't bump it in the whip. You know, it's like I know that it has, you know, these intricacies and all this, you know, deep stuff, but that, you know, I'm not trying to listen to that. And to be honest, I get that I get that it's their opinion, and they could like the other albums more, but like when you're realistically listing all of Kendrick's albums, like it's not supposed to be based off of your opinions, based off of, you know, not like, you know, reach, depth, all that, quality, production, sound, lyricality, all that. Like that has to go into it. It's not your list. I mean, okay, you can make your own list, but they're making like a general list, and I did not mess with that list. I'm trying not to cuss right now because I was actually super angered at like the fact that they were putting Tomato Butterfly under Damn or under Section 80 with the amount of like work and like craftsmanship that went into it. So yeah, that's all I really have, guys. Damn review not really coming soon. I don't know if I even will produce it, but I did start up one. 6 Seconds to God coming soon. And can y'all please hit me up on that collab? I'm still kind of waiting for different people to fill out their parts. Chris AC30, big shout out Chris AC30, he already finished his. Shout out Elo Joseph. Shout out the Don 911 for that one comment on the Everyday Struggle video. Yeah. Dad Naruto fan out. Peace.